Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Don't know why it muted me. Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing okay. We are back with another stream. Paletti Gold did have some news on his show at 6 p.m. European time, 5 p.m. UK time. And one of those pieces of news was that there still is no agreement between Bayern Munich and Bayern Leverkusen over Jonathan Tah, and over Jonathan Tah basically leaving, and not leaving, I said the wrong word, on him being able to play at the World Cup and his involvement in the Club World Cup and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about in this one. We've got various streams scheduled, which I'm going to look at right now, up for tomorrow. So we've got, where is it? So we've got the Bayern Zaragoza news, the Tottenham news. So the Zaragoza news will start with tomorrow. Then we've got Tottenham news, and then we've got some watch-alongs to do, which we'll do Spain versus England, and then Austria versus Germany. All of those tomorrow, and then maybe there'll be one after that. I'm not sure. And then they're all tomorrow. Tonight, though, we've got Football Chaos at 10. And at whenever we finish the Football Chaos show, we will talk on the Bayern transfer update news, because there's some news that we can talk about on there. So yeah, bless up to everybody. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, smash the likes. Bless up. How are you? Big up to you as well. And yeah, basically there's some news coming out saying certain things and so on. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit bullshit. Everything that's going on, not necessarily in the fact that the news that's coming out is bullshit, but Leverkusen, I think what Bayern are going to have to do is play Tah in the end rounds quarterfinal if we get there, because I don't see us being able to do anything otherwise. I really don't. I don't see it. So yeah, that's personally what I think. But we will go into the news itself, and we'll go through that. So is that going to work? Yeah, there it is. Let's put the banner on, and then let me get rid of this. We'll scroll up. So still no agreement between Bayern and Leverkusen regarding Jonathan Tah's involvement over the Club World Cup. Leverkusen ideally demand up to 7 million, and Bayern are unwilling to meet those demands. Which, why would you pay 7 million for no reason? Like, we don't need to do that, So I know where Bayern are coming from, and I'm actually on that side. Obviously we would love to have it done, but what's the point? He's our player. He is our player now, and that's their fault. So it's kind of one of those things where I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time I understand where Bayern are coming from, if that makes sense. So yeah, a figure Bayern are unwilling to meet. They are using the fee Real Madrid paid for Trent Alexander-Arnold as a benchmark. So yet again, Real Madrid have fucked us over. Thanks for that, you absolute fucking freaks. And it just is what it is, to be honest. There's not really much we could say. Real Madrid have obviously, they want Trent. They've gone and got Trent. They've done their job in that aspect, but yeah, Bayern we're trying to get him for a lower price. They've gone in with 10 million, and now they want that as the benchmark. So Bayern are currently skeptical about whether an agreement will be reached, but they are very keen to have him involved, obviously, in the Club World Cup. So yeah, again, Leverkusen are just being Leverkusen. Again, for anyone coming in that's not a Bayern fan, think I'm moaning because they won't roll over to us. I get it. I understand it. I actually respect it in certain terms. But, when it comes to it, let's not beat around the bush. You have to compromise. And if Bayern were to compromise, then I think they should have to compromise too. You know what I mean? Again, don't roll over to us. That's absolutely fine. They don't need to roll over to us. There's no need for that. But let's compromise. Why are you asking for 10 million? Bro, we could go and get a loan deal for 10 million. Fuck that, we could get a couple of loan deals for 10 million. You know what I mean? It's dumb. It makes no sense whatsoever. And they're doing it out of spite because he's left their dusty ass club to come play for the best club in Germany. And that's what it is. So that's how I see it, because that's how it is. And then at the end of the day, Leverkusen are going to do what best for Leverkusen at the end of the day, aren't they? So let me know what you guys think. We'll move on to the next piece of news in a minute. I shouldn't have gone into this game. Right. Okay, actually, this round's over. Cool. So let's go into the next piece of news. So the next piece of news I'll get on the screen. Bear with me 1 second. So if we go off of that, where is the next piece of news? Okay, that's not it. Let me scroll down. Matthijs Tel. We'll speak about Matthijs Tel another time. We're not speaking about him right now. Okay, cool. So just going to zoom in. Hello. Basically, it's basically the same thing, but what is being said here is that Bayer Leverkusen are asking for 7 million for Jonathan Tah to obviously, be with Bayern, blah, blah, blah. At the moment, a 3 to 4 million package is realistic. Bayern are skeptical whether they can reach an agreement. So it's basically saying the same sort of things in it, but at the same time, they're basically just, they're willing to, and that's what I mean, like, be reasonable. Again, I understand fully that they don't have to be reasonable. There is no need for them to be reasonable whatsoever. At the end of the day, he is still their player until, he's obviously signed for Bayern, but he is still their player until, the certain date that's provided. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with them, and their demands in that aspect. But at the same time, Bayern aren't going to spend 10 million when he's already their player, and if it comes to it and we have to just say, you know what, we're going to get him when we can, then that will just have to be what it will be. Hopefully we'll be able to get him, because I do feel like we are going to need him. Kim Min-jae's out, and we'll probably be going with Upper and Stanny if we can't, go and get the player or whatever. So yeah, I don't know what to feel about it, but yeah, 3 to 4 million. I don't think 3 to 4 million is bad, to be fair. But again, like I said, they're just being dickheads, aren't they? So it just is what it is. So yeah, there's that news. Let me just remove it off the screen and we'll find the other news. So yeah, there's that. Then it goes on to say, put this back on the screen so you can read it. Max Eberl and co. are surprised by Leverkusen's stance and demands regarding Jonathan Tah, preventing him to join the Club World Cup. After 10 years he spent at the club and currently asking for 2 to 4 million, Bayern and want to remain firm on said offer and said deal and so on and so forth. Then it goes on to say they are aware that the Bayern personnel shortage. So basically, again, from what I kind of already said in this video, they're doing it out of spite. They know full well that Bayern Munich are going to this competition, and they know full well that Bayern Munich are short in defense. So basically, from what's being said, this is playing in their hands, Leverkusen's hands, because Bayern are desperate to have him at the Club World Cup because of Min-jae's issues, because of Ito's injury, and so on and so forth. And that's why they're basically being a pain in the ass. If you want to put it lightly, that's basically why and so on. Again, is it dumb? 1000%. It's fucking stupid. But they're going to do it for what's best for them, aren't they? And at the end of the day, I think they've got bigger fish to fry right now in the fact that they're, having to deal with Liverpool and rejecting Liverpool's bids and trying to get Liverpool players on, and so on and so forth and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, again, it's dumb, but it is what it is. So, yeah, there we go. At the moment, looks like Bayern bosses do not want to pay a cent to Leverkusen and would accept that Tah can only join July 1st before, and that's obviously the quarterfinal of the competition, which obviously isn't good when it comes to, in Bayern's eyes, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, it is stupid. It makes no sense. We're kind of playing like fucking tug of war for a player we've already got. It's dumb. It makes no sense. But, hey, what are we going to do about it? You know what I mean? If they don't pay the money, then they're not going to let us have him. You know what I mean? And before that, so dumb. It's stupid. It makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, there's that. Then okay, it's about Min-jae. That's about Verts. That's about Coman. So there we go. Then there's another piece of news that come out. They're kind of all saying the same thing. I will get into the comments in a minute, my people. Bless up to everybody that is in here. Smash the likes if you haven't already. So, and then it goes on to say, Bayern bosses are calling Bayern Leverkusen the man of 5 million for Jonathan Tah. Crazy. Bayern are unwilling to go beyond 200 to 400. So there's a big discrepancy. Tah himself is expecting to be with the team from the start of the tournament, but the demands on the outcome of the negotiating. So yeah, Bayern aren't like, they're not trying to pay. So is it good? Is it bad? I don't fucking know. I think that is it. Yeah, the rest is about Coman. So yeah, it's dumb. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Let's go through some of your comments. Big up, mate. How are you? Big up to you as well, bro. How are you? We need to pay this money. If we are fighting over 2 to 5 million, we are truly lost. I don't disagree. I couldn't give a rat's ass about the Club World Cup. Okay, there we go. I feel like you should. Obviously, I can't tell you what to do, and I would never try to, because that's just not my personality to try and tell someone what to do. But if we were to win it, which we probably aren't going to, but if we were to win it, mate, trust me, there's big money when it comes to it, and realistically, Bayern should be getting some big signings if that's the case. So, but I understand you at the same time. I get your point at the same time. I do get your point at the same time. Big up Manu, big up Rajat. Bless up, lads. How are you? You doing good today, mate? Yeah, I'm not doing so bad, man. Hopefully you're good as well, man. You should. That's big money for us, mate. Yeah. Okay, you're basically saying the same thing. So, yeah, that's basically what's being said. To basically be frank with it. Again, it is dumb. It makes no sense. We are literally. It's like freaking. If you have a little brother or sister or something, and they're arguing over which freaking ice cream they want. But he said he wants chocolate. No, he said he wants vanilla, and it's like, shut the fuck up and just eat whatever they're fucking giving you. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't put it this way. The way that I see this, I don't see this being resolved. I don't. So from what I see and from what I believe, I think Bayern Munich will have Jonathan Tah at the quarterfinal if we are to get to said position. Which, to be fair, having certain players, obviously we won't have Fonzie, unfortunately, but with certain players that we do have, I think we should be getting to that round. It does depend, though. Am I right by saying we're going to get Chelsea? Is it Chelsea we get? It's not PSG, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. If anybody knows the way that the bracket works, let me know. But yeah, from that's basically what's being said. To update you guys and so on and so forth. That's basically what's being said. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the chat. You should be making signings for the Club World Cup. We should have an easy route to the semis. I agree with you, mate. I don't disagree at all. But you know what Bayern do. Bayern always make things harder for themselves, unfortunately, mate. That's just the way that it's worked over these years, unfortunately. It's stupid. It makes no sense why we do stupid things like this, but we do, unfortunately. So, yeah. I don't know, you know what I mean? We're screwed. Our next signing is... if you're talking about Lyon, we're not getting Lyon, mate. We're not getting Lyon. We're going to talk about Lyon in the update later, but yeah, Bayern Munich will not sign Lyon. Yeah, that will not happen. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to happen. Just because of what's being said, they're not willing to let him go for anything other than not Leao Speed. Oh, you actually think we're going to sign Speed? Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, bro. He's worse than Sane, with all due respect. He really is. You know what I mean? You got to give Sane some credit. I don't like to give him any. You guys know me, but yeah, at the same time, you know what I mean? He is most definitely worse than him. We'll take getting Diaz off of Liverpool. You want Diaz? I don't personally, but that's just an opinion, obviously. Again, which one is it we normally do? That one. There we go. Liao won't go until you have to pay his release clause, which if Bayern aren't willing to pay money for what's it to get Jonathan Tah as a full thing, we're not there's no chance of us doing this. This is stupid. So Jerky going to Man City, unfortunately. Again, another deal Bayern should have been over. But hey, man, it was a Verts deal or nothing, and that's evident to everything, isn't it? You can see that now. So hey, it is what it is. I believe in Peter Griffin. We should at least go for I'm calling him Bar Coca-Cola. I know what you mean, Bar-Cola, yeah. I get you. So yeah, it's a bit peak, isn't it, really? Let's not beat around the bush. Bayern should never really be having to deal with these issues, but for some reason the club, acts like idiots. You're going to get treated like an idiot, aren't you? So yeah, we're not getting Liao, but I can tell you that right now, Liao will not come to Bayern. They want 175 million. If Liao is to move out of Milan, it will be to a Saudi club, because again, Saudi isn't gonna mess around with the money and anything. They'll spend whatever they need to spend on the player if said club wants the player. Where we can't obviously do that. That's not gonna happen. Big up KD, how are you? Zia is in here. Did he say big up? He said, yo, big up, man, how are you? So yeah, that's basically how it is. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Give management time, man. Haha. Yeah. Too much time, though. That's the problem. French talent will be off the market too now. They will all want to go to PSG. We need to look. I do know what you mean. I know what you mean in the fact that they'll all be looking, they're all looking elsewhere because all of the other clubs were winning Champions Leagues. But now, I don't think this is going to be a thing where they go and win Champions Leagues all the time now, though. I am with that opinion. I don't think PSG are going to win Champions League next season and the season after. I could be wrong. They could do it. We've seen Madrid do it. Bayern did it back in the day and so on. But yeah, it's peak. Big up, Hoodwat. How are you, man? Bless up, Hanno. Man said up the Chels. Big up, my bro. How are you? Hey, Liam, Sky report that Verts wants number 10 in Liverpool. Yeah, but that's the thing, though, isn't it? That's the thing. He can want that number all he wants. If Liverpool won't pay that money, they're not getting him. So, sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract. So fuck Liverpool, man. They're having to fucking feel the hard way now. So fuck them. They can suck a fat one, bro. I need Matoma. Matoma would be a good player to get, but he's more of a squad player in my opinion. What did he say? King should be acknowledging me. What the fuck? See, King was shameless on those. Oh, okay. He's talking about some other bullshit. Coman is gone. Sounds like he might be Barca bound. Yeah, we're going to talk about Coman in the Chaos show at 10 p.m. UK. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting one. Get Kubo if he can play left wing, or maybe sometimes at central 10. I don't know if Kubo can play left wing, can he? He's a good fucking player, I'll tell you that now. I don't know if he's Bayern Munich caliber. How old is he as well? I think he can only play on the right. Yeah, he doesn't play off the left. How old is he? He's only 23 years old, though. What foot? He's left-footed. Yeah, he only plays off the right. There's no way he's going to play off of the other side, mate. I will try sign him. Yeah, no. Let's not beat around the bush, bro. We don't want Mudryk. Verts really wants to snatch McAllister's position. Wait, is that McAllister's number? Liverpool number 10. Oh shit! Interesting. I know exactly who he is. KD. He's the Korean player that plays for Thingy, but I can't say his fucking name right now. Kang In Lee. There we go. Might be available. I would take him. By the way, I would actually take him. Yeah, bro. You're about 2 seconds away from getting fucking timed out. We don't want none of your scrubs that play for your club, bruv. None of them. I don't want any of them. Even Enzo, bruv. Fuck off. Because they're all scrubs. More team have become stronger, and we are stuck with Sanabria. I get you. It's getting... Verts is on his villain saga. Yeah, but Kang In Lee, going back to it, he is a good player. Very, very underrated. You're right. I would take him personally. I would take him. 24 years old. He's a good player. I think he does play off of the left as well, right? They should be going for Cherky. You know what I mean? Like, I personally don't think him on his own is going to be good enough, but at the same time, it's better than not getting anyone. I know he plays off the fucking right as well. What third is he? Please don't be left. Oh, he's left third as well. Yeah, so we won't get Kang In Lee, for fuck's sake. Hanno, I would like to... Yeah, okay. Hold up. Yeah. Sorry, bro. You got to hold that timeout, bro. We don't want... No. Please, McAllister, fight it out. Don't give Verts that number 10. I know. Bro, I'd rather Liv Morgan at Bayern, but I don't think she'd be able to kick a ball. Let's not be around the bush here. Pause. That sounded mad. Cherky and Musiala would have cooked. Yeah. Like Cherky would have been good, but I mean, like, I don't think him on his own would have been good enough. Just like the same with Rafael Leal, Matoma, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So if you're not going to... The thing is with Verts, he's Bundesliga proven. He's proven it in our league already. Yeah. He obviously... what am I saying? Yeah, he's already the league proven. He plays with Jamal in the national team. He knows a lot of them, you know, there. So that's why you only realistically need one player. And the money, there's that. But at the same time, obviously... yeah, it's a bit peak, isn't it? I know what you mean. Verts was a fumbles. Shit still pisses me off. I thought for sure he'd be Bayern bound. Yeah, he's just a pussy, bro. He's a rat. That's why. Brian Verts wants the number 10 at Liverpool, but McAllister wears that shirt. It's going to be interesting to see if he gives it up. What other shirt? Liverpool. I want to see something. McAllister. Brighton. Hold up. Get rid of Liverpool a minute. McAllister. What number did he wear at Brighton? Oh, he was the number 10 at Brighton as well. Okay, so he might fight for it, you know. Maybe 7 if Diaz leaves. Maybe. Because I haven't seen or heard much. What are you saying, Rashad? How is... Let me... I don't know what you're going on about, Rashad. Type it again, bro, and I'll go for it. Who do we get? Mate, I have no clue. So who cares? Yeah, okay. He's still talking about that. I don't think Liverpool would do that. Mate, I honestly need this. I don't need this deal to fail so he comes to Bayern. I don't care about that. I need this deal to fail because all of those Liverpool pussies that were in my fucking chat talking me like little rats. I need them. Their tears, bro. I need them fucking tears. If I am Verts, would sign for Bayern or maybe Real Madrid. Why go to Shitterpool? Yeah, I don't disagree. I think Verts will regret the Liverpool move. I also agree with that. Dude, the Verts signing failed at Bayern because I'm number 10. Imagine. Oh, yeah. That'd be dumb. Imagine he wanted Sané's number and they said no. Honestly, Liam, I'd rather see Verts play at LFC. Wait, what? Obviously, first play in LFC, but not Madrid. Yeah, no, they're both scum in my opinion. But I get what you mean. I need the. I'm. I need for Liverpool tears. Me too, bro. Honestly, the way that they me and fucking chat like they know everything, bro. Fucking half their fucking streets boarded up. These fucking pussies. Vert's waiting for the Hansi Flick phone call. This guy, man, shut up. 10 should go to Jamal, though, to be fair. It should, yeah. I do agree. I personally do agree. Mate, I've got some fucking cold over the past couple of days. It's pissing me off. Give me 1 minute. You focused on Coleman. Man said, bro, if you get Coleman Catalan, you're finished, bro. Smash the likes and subscribe if you haven't already. Big up. 100%. Narcos Prem, good, only for the money. They be getting... Yeah. Liam, do you think Klopp would ever be our coach? I feel like the best German coach of the generation has to be a Bayern coach at some point. No, Alex, because I think with him being so pro Dortmund, I don't think so. I know that we've signed Dortmund coaches in the past, but they're not as pro Dortmund as he is. That guy is so freaking pro Dortmund. It's unbelievable. Yeah, he is ridiculously pro Dortmund. But he also, when he was pro Dortmund, used to shit on Leipzig all the time. And then when the money come calling, he went there. So never say never. But yeah, I don't see it. Man, do you think Bayern will sign anyone this transfer? What is in before the Club World Cup? I have no clue, bro. We've only got 8 more days. So unless something's just going to go and the player comes in, medical done, this, I don't think so. I don't think so, personally. I think that Coleman news from Fabrizio is his PR team trying to stir up shit. I don't think any of it is true, okay? If Liverpool deal falls through, do you think Ori still goes for Verts again? I do. Yes, because it was said and has been said a long time that, we're only going to spend big money for Verts. And then obviously when he rejected us, then it come out saying the Verts money was only because it's going to secure the future, blah, 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 fucking blah. So if the deal fails, I think they will go for him, yeah. Do we need him? I would still say yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of one of those where, you're backtracking. You know what I mean? It's like getting back with an ex. You know what I mean? She's cheated on you, or well, I won't say she's cheated, but you know what I mean? Like, she dumps you or whatever and then wants back with you. I'm not sure. Gakpo and Diaz, not it. You mean for Bayern or you mean for Liverpool? I don't mean. Getting 1 goal versus Madrid, doing F all, don't mean. Okay, yeah, okay, I get you. So, big man, I do believe that we will go in for Florian Wirtz yet again if that deal fails. And if that deal fails, these Liverpool fans are getting cooked, every single fucking one of them. Especially fucking Hussam, that fucking fat pussy. That guy does my fucking head in. What do you think of Gittins? He looks like like a tall. I wouldn't say he was a Doku, man. I think he's a lot better than Doku. I think Doku generally is just a fucking sprinter, bro. And somehow has found his way at one of the big clubs in the world. I don't see the potential in him. Bakayoko, is that the winger? I think he's very good, but I don't think he, like, you know what I mean. So my future plan is to sell the whole squad and replace it with Manchester United squad. This is what Max Earl was doing. He needs to get out. Okay. It would be fun though. Not gonna lie. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh shit! Some news actually just come in about Florian. We may as well talk about it. It's not anything to do with Bayern, but So Florian Wirtz would like to wear the number 10 shirt at Liverpool. He currently wears it at Leverkusen as well, and the number 17 shirt for Germany. At the Reds, McAllister currently wears the number 10. Liverpool are very optimistic about reaching an agreement with what? By Leverkusen soon, unless a Liverpool player is included. The Leverkusen are demanding a fee up to 150 million. Let's see if McAllister gives up his number. If McAllister gives up his number, by the way, this is a guy that's won a World Cup. This is the guy that's won a Prem. This guy is very, very, very big for that Liverpool squad as a whole. If he gives up his number, he's a pussy. And I will call that out because you don't give up your number. I don't care. You know, if you're freaking Serge Gnabry and Cristiano Ronaldo walks in, or you're freaking Leroy Sané and Lionel Messi walks in, okay, you're giving up the freaking number. You know what I mean? But Florian Wirtz, I would say he's probably the same level as McAllister. So, you know what I mean? This ain't a world beater that's come in and he's a legend. Like, oh, we can't not have his number. No. That's not how this works. Maybe, though. Who's number 17? Liverpool number 17. Who wears that? Oh, Curtis Jones wears it, so he ain't even going to get the number 17. Fuck you now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know he was. I didn't even know who he was before we were linked to him. Who? Gittins. McAllister should leave if he is forced to give up his number. Yeah, it's a bitch move if he gives up his number, bro. I want Philipp Lahm, Bastian Schweinsteiger to take over. Yeah. I don't know if they'd be good enough to, but Philipp Lahm most definitely loves the club. Bring McAllister to Chelsea if he gives up his number. Excuse me. Where the fuck did that come from? Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. He would have got he would have gotten the because realistically, I know Jamal is Jamal 10, but or JM 10 or whatever, but he doesn't necessarily need the number. I hope he keeps the 42 for the rest of his career. I really do. I know that a lot of people want him to be 10. I want him to stay with 42. I think staying with 42, and if he's to stay at Bayern the whole of his career, which I don't think he will, but let's just say he does, I think staying with JM 42, just like TM 25, you secure that number. By the way, that number 25 shirt needs to be retired, and if they don't retire it soon, I'm going to be fuming. And Buemo will to United now. They're going after Gokares as well. There we go. I don't think McAllister 10 will give up. Well, yeah, I hope he doesn't. 42 is iconic. I agree. Doubt it, bro. Trent can't wear 66 in Spain. You have to wear 1 to 25. Wait, what's he going to wear then? What's he going to wear? Bro, it'd be so funny if he wore the 0. I don't think you can you? Because it's 1 and up. But if he wore the 0 just to take the piss that he went for 0, that'd actually be funny. I would tell Kimmich for McAllister. Oh, so would I. Fuck Kimmich. Who will get the number 25? No one. If anyone gets the number 25, I'm going to be fuming. Absolutely fuming. I know that people have got the number 5 after Beckenbauer, but Thomas Müller needs to be it. We should regret. Oh, 100%, 1000%. I can't disagree. You know, the fact that we didn't get him is a fucking joke. What number is he going to wear then, Caroline? If you know, that's interesting though. That's very interesting. But yeah, basically on the news about Jonathan Tah, just getting back to it quickly, they're not gonna pay. I don't see him. I see him only playing for Bayern Munich in the quarterfinal if we get there in the Club World Cup. And obviously, actually get rid of that comment in a second. We'll come back to it in a sec. We obviously will do all of the content around the Club World Cup. So there'll be previews, match reactions, obviously the streams, so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie. I think Trent will get number 12. Not 100% sure though. Okay, our board is probably waiting for Bert's transfer to be confirmed. Yeah, 1000%. I said that in my earlier stream. 1000%. I actually think you literally just bang on because why have we not signed anyone? And why is he not signed yet? Again, I'm not saying that we're going to sign him, but the fact that we haven't signed anyone, obviously we've got Tah, but that was always going to happen anyway. The fact that we haven't signed anyone yet, and he hasn't signed yet. But I'm telling you one thing, if we have to fucking wait for him to sign Because remember, Liverpool aren't in Club World Cup. Liverpool can just be like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Let's just take this time. If we don't sign anyone, because that's what we're waiting for, that's a joke. Liam, do you want Raheem Sterling? No, he's shit. I have a wild. We're getting. Damn, I wish. Or Nkunku or João Felix. João Felix would have been good, but I think he's overrated now. And Nkunku's way too injury prone. Will they pay the money for Tar early? No. Do you think we have a good squad for the Club World Cup? I do. But our centre-backs are the problem. So, yeah. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Our board is a bunch of bid men, bro. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, who's live? I didn't want this stream to be too long, so is there anybody live to watch? Bless up to everybody. We will be back twice tonight, so we'll be doing Chaos Show. Hopefully you guys want to come and watch that. I've been really enjoying making that show for you guys. So yeah, man, bless up to everybody. Obviously you guys are all freaking legends. Every single one of you are legends. So yeah, man. Big up. And yeah, we'll send everyone over to Touchline. And let's see what happens. But yeah, bless up. If you haven't already, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. I'm going to send you over to Touchline. We'll have the Chaos Show. And then after as soon as that, I've scheduled it for 11:45, but depending on how long that show goes, as soon as that show's over, I will redirect that show and the viewers from that show to the roundup. So we can talk more transfers later, people. Mia Samia, though.